Place 3 eggs on metal scrubbing pads and see how this amazing trick works. With just a few basic ingredients, you can create something incredible. Start by separating the yolk from the egg white. The yolk has natural grease-dissolving properties. Place it on the metal scrubber and add a bit of dish soap, which is great for cutting through grease. Next, sprinkle some salt and baking soda to boost the cleaning effect. Now, prepare a bowl and pour in the mixture. Measure about 400 milliliters of water and add it to the bowl. Stir well with a spoon to combine the ingredients. Apply the solution to dirty pots or dishes. Let it sit for a moment. Then scrub with a sponge. Rinse thoroughly under running water and admire the results. This homemade cleaner works not only for pots and pans, but also for other kitchen surfaces. Thanks to its natural ingredients, it effectively removes grease while being gentle on surfaces. Your dishes will shine, and stubborn stains will no longer be a problem. Ever since I started cleaning my stove this way, my gas bills have been much lower. Plus, cooking is faster, and the burners are more powerful. Anyone with a gas stove should give it a good cleaning every now and then. Food residue and dust can clog the burners and their internal parts. If the flame color changes while cooking, that's a sign it's time to clean. Start by removing the burner from the stove. Take some toothpaste and apply it to the metal part. Then, using a silicone brush, spread it thoroughly into all the crevices. If you don't have a brush, you can use an old toothbrush or even your fingers. It's important to be thorough. The toothpaste should cover the entire surface. Repeat this with each burner and place them in a bowl. Add a large spoonful of salt to the bowl, followed by a spoonful of baking soda. It has excellent cleaning properties. Pour a generous amount of dish soap onto the spoon and add it to the bowl. Its degreasing properties will tackle burnt-on oil and grease stains effectively. Pour warm water over everything and let it sit for 30 minutes. After that, take each part out one by one and scrub them with a sponge. A few swipes are enough for the dirt to come off easily. Cleaning the stove will be quick and enjoyable. Now let's move on to cleaning the rest of the stove. You'll need some plastic wrap. Tear off a small piece and wrap it around the igniter. Then spray the stove with a kitchen cleaner. Don't scrub it with a sponge. Instead, take a roll of plastic wrap and spread it over the stove, covering it completely. Leave it on for 15 minutes. This will enhance the cleaner's effectiveness, saving you extra work. After 15 minutes, simply remove the plastic wrap. Remember to remove it from the igniters as well. Food residue will stick to it. Now just wipe with a damp sponge and you're done. Use cotton swabs to clean the inside of the burners to remove any leftover dirt and water. This will allow gas to flow freely. A thoroughly cleaned stove will have greater power. Your gas bills will be lower because the burners will work as they should. How do you clean your stove? Did you know the methods I shared in this video? Behind the oven door, there is a hidden button that makes cleaning easier. Most people are unaware of it. Just pull it upwards to release the lock. Repeat the process on the other side. With the doors prepared in this way, they will be easy to remove. Next, grab them and lift them slightly. The hinges should come out on their own. There is a protective plastic on the oven door. Use a screwdriver to pry it open and then remove it. This way, you'll be able to disassemble and clean the glass. Not everyone knows that you can also remove the rack and glass when cleaning. Just pull them towards you with a firm motion. This way, you can thoroughly clean the oven walls. If you don't like scrubbing off burnt grease and food residues, use baking soda. It has excellent cleaning properties and is safe for health. Sprinkle it evenly over the doors and inside the oven using a sieve. A thick layer should cover the entire surface. Then, take a paper towel. Spread it in the areas covered with baking soda. Pour a cup of vinegar into a spray bottle. Screw it tightly. Spray the towels generously with it. They should absorb the mixture well. Both substances will react under the towels and start removing burnt food. Leave it all for 15 minutes. After that time, simply remove the towels and wipe the oven with them. All the dirt will stick to their surface, and you won't have to scrub. It can even handle tough stains. Put the oven rack in a trash bag. It turns out this trick will save you a lot of time. Start by taking a dishwasher tablet and placing it in a bowl. Boil some water in a kettle and pour it over the tablet. Wait for it to dissolve. Then, add 3 tablespoons of baking soda and stir again. Let the mixture cool down. Once cooled, place the oven rack in a large trash bag. Pour the mixture into the bag and make sure to seal the ends tightly. Leave the bag with the rack on the counter. After about an hour, remove the bag over the kitchen sink. Use a regular sponge to scrub off any remaining burnt residue. As you can see, soaking it in the bag makes it easy to remove the grime. The tablet and baking soda effectively clean off the dirt. I put the pan in a plastic bag, and the results are amazing. This trick will make your pan look brand new. It's so effective you'll want to share it with friends and family. You only need 4 ingredients and a plastic bag. Cleaning a burnt pan can be a real hassle, especially when grease and high heat make it hard to scrub kitchenware easily. This method changes everything. Start by pouring a cup of cola into a container. Add 2 tablespoons of baking soda, which is great at removing greasy stains. Then, add 2 tablespoons of dish soap, a tablespoon of salt, and 2 tablespoons of dishwasher rinse aid to make the pan shine. Mix it all together. This combination is perfect for removing tough stains and spots on steel surfaces. Now, prepare a bottle for the liquid. Remove the cap, heat it with a lighter, and poke a small hole in it, or use a bottle with a nozzle if you have one. Next, place your dirty pan in a plastic bag and pour the solution over it, ensuring the entire surface is covered. Tie the bag with the pan inside and let it sit for an hour. After an hour, take the pan out, scrub it with a scouring pad, and rinse with water. Your pan will look as good as new. This easy trick keeps all my pans shiny and spotless without harsh chemicals. Don't throw away eggshells. They're too valuable. You'll be surprised at what they can be used for. Take a pot of water and put the eggshells in. Boil them for a few minutes, then drain the excess water. Next, spread the shells on a baking tray. Bake them in the oven for an hour or 2 at a low temperature. This will perfectly dry them out. Eggshells break down easily. Then prepare a blender. Put the shells in the blender. If dried correctly, the shells should easily break down. Blend them into a powder. Add a spoonful of laundry detergent and blend again. Then add a spoonful of baking soda and blend once more. After proper blending, the mixture should become a fine powder. Transfer it to a container. Now, take your burnt pot and sprinkle the powder onto the burnt areas. Use a wet sponge to scrub. As you'll see, the pot looks like new. Eggshells have become a perfect cleaning agent, so never throw them away again.